Hi. I look terrible, guys. I look really terrible. I'm tired. And I just look crazy. So, this vlog, I haven't been vlogging right now or lately because I didn't want to. But I decided to vlog because something crazy happened yesterday. And, FYI, everybody, my birthday passed. Thanks for everybody who wished me happy birthday, and thank you guys for being supportive and everything. I'm finally, but I look terrible. I haven't got my hair done. I'm supposed to get that done this weekend. My nails look terrible. My toenails look terrible. Everything looks terrible. So sorry, but hey, whatever. So, I went to prom. It was really fun, and, I met somebody, and it was cool, whatever. So, I just let you guys know that because that's what's leading up to what happened yesterday. So, like about a week ago, my friends from my dance class were like, hey, we want to see everything, that little new movie about that interracial couple. And I was like, okay, cool, and they were like, do you want to go? I was like, sure, I'll ask my mom. So my mom was like, yeah, who's going with you and everything, and I told her. She was like, okay, whatever. So I met the guy I met at prom was supposed to go with me as my date because all of them are already friends, so they already all know each other. And so they're like hyping it up, and I'm like excited too because I've never been on a real date, so I was like, cool, I can see this guy, and plus this guy wasn't a fuckboy. He just seemed really genuinely nice and just made me actually happy. So I was like, cool, I get to hang out with this guy and watch this movie and everything else. So this past week or whatever, I was confused if we were still going because people were just totally dropping out, and I was just like, are we still going, or like what's going on? Plus the guy I was supposed to go with had, I guess, phone problems, didn't have a phone or whatever, so I couldn't even communicate with him either because he didn't have a phone. So I was kind of just stuck on like what's going on, So yesterday happened, so everybody's like telling me, oh no, we're still going, we're going today, we're going right after school. I'm like, cool, I look terrible as usual or whatever because I didn't really know, because on Thursday I felt like we weren't going. I was like, okay, whatever, we're not going, but I still dressed cute because I was like, maybe if we do go, I will look cute or whatever. So I end up going to the high school that I go to for my dance class to meet with the girls that are going with me. And they're like, okay, so we're going to walk to the mall, and then they're going to meet us there. So I'm like, cool, that's fine. I can't even get in a car with anybody because my mom told me not to do that. So my mom's texting me, and she's just like, have a good time, tell me when you meet the guys or whatever. And I was like, okay, so we walk there. We get there about 3. We get there about 3. And, so we're sitting there, we're just talking, laughing, everything, and they're all like, you should date this guy, he seems really nice, and you guys would be cute. And I'm like, well, we'll see how this date goes, because, I can't just jump into a relationship, and I don't know anything really about them, and all this stuff. And they're like, yeah. And so we get there, and we're in the movie theater, and they're texting their guy, because I can't text the guy, he doesn't have a phone. So I'm, like, waiting for them to, like, tell me what's going to happen, and then we're going to do whatever. So I'm like, okay. So then we go down, we leave the theater, and we go to the bathroom, and then we go to this, like, little patio or whatever. It's like you sit down or whatever. And so we're sitting there, and then they start telling me, like, we have to wait 3 hours because they need to get ready. So I'm thinking to myself, why is it going to take a bunch of, like, 3 guys, okay, 3 guys to get ready for a movie? It's not the gala, Met Gala, it's just the movies. Like, what's the little holdup? So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm very impatient, okay? But I was like, okay, let me just wait. Let me wait. So they went to sleep on the little thingies, benches or whatever, and I just stayed up because if anybody lives here, they know Gateway is where the homeless shelter is. It's literally right there. So a bunch of homeless people go into this mall and they just walk around. So I was just watching everything, And then it's about, like, 5 or whatever, and they're still not here, and they're supposed to get here at, I guess, 7. And, we're just like, okay, so are you guys getting ready, or what are you guys doing? And so they're like, yeah, whatever. So I'm like, alright, I'm starting to get hungry. My blood sugar's getting low because I've been in the sun all day, and I haven't eaten anything. So I'm like, I have money. They didn't have money because their boyfriends were supposed to pay for them. So I was like, I just brought money just in case. So we go to California Pizza Kitchen, and it's about 6 at this time. We have been waiting for almost 3 hours for these guys. And so we eat our pizza, you know, we're feeling a little bit better because we finally ate, because we were hungry and we were thirsty. So it's like basically about to hit 7. That's when they're supposed to be here. So they get a text saying, oh, we're here. And I'm like excited, because I'm like, cool, they're finally here. I get to see this guy. I really wanted to hug this guy for like all week, because I haven't seen him since prom. So we get there. Well, we go to the bathroom to like clean up or whatever, put our little lip gloss, makeup, whatever. And then they're trying to find parking. They text my friend and say, oh, we're trying to find parking right now. And I'm like, alright, well, maybe, I'm thinking they're right down the street, because there's parking, it's free parking for 2 hours, because that's how the state is. They're really nice about the parking, so they, you know, they give you free parking. So I'm thinking, okay, they're about to park. And then she tells me that they're at the high school. And I'm like, what? Like, why are they at the high school? I thought they said they were here. And then, oh no, they couldn't find parking. I was like, okay, how did you not find the parking? There's a sign that says park, like right there. And there's a bunch of parking spaces everywhere, but whatever. So I was starting to get mad again, because I was like, this movie starts at 7:20. Okay? It's 7:05. Like, we do not have time for this. Like, let's go. So then they're like, oh, well, they can find parking, and they're going to come here and all this stuff. I was like, okay, whatever, just hurry up. So then this is when I was done, for real, because I was going to tell the guy that I was going on a date with, this is the last time I'm going on a date with you. I do not want to do it anymore, because I shouldn't have to wait. I should not have to wait 3 hours. If you have any decency, you wouldn't have us waiting for 3 hours where a bunch of homeless people are going to be. Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. And I don't understand how it's going to take you 3 hours to get ready. Especially if you guys aren't girls. You guys are guys, and it's taking you 3 hours. Whatever. So, I was getting angry. And I was like, you know what? This is stupid. And I was like, I'm going to go home soon, because I don't want to be here. This is when I was done. So my friend, we're sitting there waiting for them. It's about like 5 minutes into waiting. I'm looking around, you know, looking for cars, you know. Then she's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, what? And she's like, they said they're changing their clothes. You're changing your clothes. So you just lied and said you were here and not west. And now you're changing your clothes. This is what I did. I said, I'm done. I'm going home. I got up, and I walked back to Gateway, and I called my mom, and I said, I'm ready to go. And she said, I thought you just said they were there. That's what they told me. But they're not here. They're changing their clothes, because, for what reason, I don't know. And they're not even here. So, fuck this. I'm out. I was pissed. So, I was pissed to capacity. I don't even know if that's a thing, but I was. Because I was so angry. I walked back. They were like, oh, don't leave. I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm going to snap on somebody in a few seconds, because this is ridiculous. Like, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Like, why would you lie and then say, oh, I'm just, like, casually, we're changing our clothes. You're not a female. First of all, it shouldn't take you this long to get ready. And then you're going to waste our time. The movie basically was already started by the time I walked back and had my mom pick me up. My mom was mad a little bit because she was about to do something else and when I called her. And I was just like, I'm sorry, but that's their fault. Because I was already there. I did what I was supposed to do. I walked in these damn heels and black heels. Black heels. And they're boots. High heel boots, okay? And they're black. I have a black dress on. I don't even look like a snack. I look like a meal. And I'm sitting down here waiting for some guy. No, I'm not doing that ever again. That's stupid. I only did that this time because I was like, you know what? I really want to see this guy. You know, he's really nice. Let me give him a benefit of doubt. And then when I realized they weren't even coming, I was like, fuck this. I am out. I went home, okay? I ate a donut, and then I took a shower, and then I went to sleep, okay? Because I am not going to sit outside in the hot sun, okay? Yeah, it was a little windy or whatever, but still, I'm not doing that. That's craziness. First of all, I wasn't even raised like that. I wasn't raised like that. For me to do that is pretty darn, that you should be happy. I even did that much. Yes, he texted me on Snapchat like 1 or 11 p.m. or whatever. I did not read it. I do not want to talk to him. I told my friend if they come there and you see them, tell them, or tell that guy, delete my contact info. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I don't want to see him ever again. Whatever. And you guys probably thinking, oh, it's not his fault, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, everybody was telling me that he was saying, oh, I can take the train. I don't care if I have to take the train to come see you, whatever. And he told me this before. So why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? I'm pretty sure you have a pass or whatever. Why didn't you come and just sit through the movie with me? No, you had me waiting outside looking stupid. So you know what? This video is probably one of the longest videos, but I just had to get that off my chest. I told my mom the situation. She was just like, yeah, you're done. We're not doing that again. I don't want to do that again. So my point was, don't hype it up when you know you're not going to show up, or you know you're not going to do whatever you just said you're going to do. Okay, I did my part. I told you I was going to be there. I told you I was going to look, I was going to be cute, and I did look cute. And I wasted my cuteness. I wasted an outfit. I wasted everything. For what? I wasted $20 on a pizza for me and my friends because nobody brought us food. No one, nothing. No one even showed up. So, I'm never doing a date with them again. That guy again. Because it's like, what's the point? You didn't even show up. So, that was my day yesterday. It was crazy. I was to the point where I was going to slap somebody. I was so mad because I was like, did I just wait here? Did I just waste my time? And I know I'm not the cutest. I'm not the funniest. I'm not the smartest. But the thing is, don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. Don't tell me you're going to do something and you don't do it. I'm an Aries. Okay, we're already hype enough. And then when you do that to our trust, we just automatically, we're like, we don't need to talk to you anymore. Ever again. We don't need to hear from you. We don't need to see you. We see you, we act like we don't even know you. Because when you mess with our trust, that's it. That's it. There's no more fixing it. There's no talking about it. The only way he could probably fix it at this point is if he sent me a million bucks or did something, sent me flowers or something. Because at this point, I don't want to hear anything. The words are meaningless. You could say that all day, oh, I could do this. But then when you don't do it, it's a waste of my time. And you wasted my time, and it was disrespectful to me, and yeah, so, like I said, he did send me a message. I do not know what it says, but I'm not reading it. I don't care what it says at this point. I'm tired of people fucking with my trust. That's the thing. And then they wonder why I don't trust anybody, because of this kind of stuff right here. But that was my day. Hopefully you guys had a great Friday. Hopefully I can keep doing vlogs. I'm happy that this school year is almost over. I'm about to be a junior. So, and I've been, trying to get scholarships and everything. But, yeah. So, hopefully my week goes great for the rest of the school year. But, guys, continue to be great. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry the video was so long, but I had to get that off my chest. But, love you to be continued.